Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
Well, a TSA is a Tech Support Associate. It's a different look on how we hire, mentor, and teach our new associates to ultimately making them become into a technician. The program allows us to increase our in-shop capacities with the involvement of the store leader, technician, and TSA working together as a team. This will allow the TSA to get more involved on a different variety of vehicles with the coaching and teaching from an experienced technician in shop. Well, it starts with a 2-week basic training with the QM on non-safety functions, on an installation which would be collecting parts, setting up the true seal, removing wipers, cowls, moldings, etc., and also the reassembling of a vehicle. They will then be turned over to a location for the continued development in a controlled environment with weekly recaps from the store leader and technician on their progress. Well, we know one of the customers' biggest concerns in shop is how long they must wait for their vehicle to be done. So this will reduce minutes per car by using a quality-focused structured system that keeps each step organized and reduces lag times.
Nothing really crazy out of the ordinary. I mean, the big thing is time management. Obviously, you want to get it done as quickly as possible so that it doesn't affect anything. But I do find points in my day where everything that I should get done still gets done. That may include, doing my inventory, cycle counts. I can still answer emails, still answer phone calls. To at least 15 minutes being late, we can usually handle a customer being that late. Past that point, sometimes there's conversations that have to be had. But a lot of times too, that comes with just calling ahead just to make sure the customer understands they do have an appointment that day. I mean, communication is key when it comes to that, but we've been handling it pretty well so far. I mean, it has been a positive effect. As far as UAD goes, I mean, my in-shop tech's UAD is through the roof. I mean, it does create kind of like a buffer as a store for techs should they have a bad day. NPS-wise, I mean, we've seen nothing honestly but positive results. Also, when it comes to that, it's communication with the customer is pretty important. We really haven't had any issues I've seen come up with it yet. Nothing but positive. I mean, we've had plenty of conversations. We were both a little nervous at first when it first started. It might seem overwhelming, but once you see the process play out, he honestly doesn't mind it at all. He actually looks forward to it. The big thing here is the fact that the technician, even though he is doing more jobs than normal, he's not doing every single part of the job. So the part he's doing doesn't seem to burn him out, and he doesn't mind it at all.
much after the first day, it was pretty straightforward. I mean, if being in shop, once you're familiar with a high volume of work, shouldn't be pretty hard to get used to. No, because I was already working a lot of hours, and just the familiarity of being in shop was pretty basic for me. Yeah, that's a little tough to get used to. I mean, you kind of have to work with the manager to try to figure something out to try to possibly have it dropped off. But stuff like that is stuff you have to figure out that either the day before or that morning to try to work out. With the right TSA, I would much rather the half an hour for sure, rather than an hour, because I actually get out on a normal time as opposed to working late, doing somewhat of the same amount of jobs. Pretty much after the first day, I mean, it's pretty straightforward as far as once you have the list of what needs to be done. Once they get familiar with it, if they're comfortable taking off wipers and cowls, it's pretty simple.
Okay.
It doesn't take much.